Today's topic, K-pop Demon Hunters, sequel anticipation.
Hey, Chloe, did you see the news about K-pop Demon Hunters too?
Oh my goodness, yes. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this.
Me too. The first movie was a huge hit for Netflix, wasn't it? It became their most watched original movie ever.
Absolutely. And the soundtrack was amazing. Golden was on repeat for weeks.
I know. So the sequel is officially happening. Netflix and Sony Pictures Animation have made a deal.
That's fantastic. I was over the moon when I heard it.
Key expression, over the moon. Extremely happy or delighted. Let's listen to that again.
That's fantastic. I was over the moon when I heard it.
But there's a catch. They're saying it might not come out until 2029.
2029? That feels like a long shot from now. Why so long?
Key expression, a long shot. Something that is unlikely to happen or succeed, or a long period of time. Let's listen to that again.
2029? That feels like a long shot from now. Why so long?
Well, animated films take a lot of time to produce, apparently. The first one took years.
That makes sense. I guess good things take time. What do you think the story will be about?
The first movie focused a lot on Rumi's story, right? Her half-demon nature.
Yes, and the director, Maggie Kang, hinted that the sequel might explore Mira and Zoe's backstories more.
Oh, that would be awesome. We didn't get to see much about them in the first one.
Exactly. I'm also curious about the Han-Moon barrier. It didn't turn golden at the end, remember?
That's true. So maybe a new demon threat will emerge because of that?
Could be. Hey, I just remembered there's a K-pop Demon Hunters pop-up store at the mall. Want to check it out?
Really? Yes, let's go. I heard they have cool merchandise.
Theodore and Chloe are now surrounded by colorful merchandise, including plushies and apparel.
Wow, look at all this. This pop-up tour is happening in so many places, like Seoul and Hong Kong.
It's great to see how popular the movie is. I wonder if the Sacha boys will return in the sequel, even though G knew. Well, you know.
That's a good question. His fate was left pretty unclear, but focusing on Mira and Zoe's backstories would be great.
Yeah, Maggie Kang really hit the nail on the head when she said there were a lot of unanswered questions and unexplored areas.
Key expression, hit the nail on the head, to describe exactly what is causing a situation or problem. Let's listen to that again.
Yeah, Maggie Kang really hit the nail on the head when she said there were a lot of unanswered questions and unexplored areas.
Definitely. I hope they delve into Mira's past, maybe about her wealthy family, or Zoe's life before joining Huntrix.
And will the Demon King Guima try to return? He's the main antagonist after all.
Probably. There's so much potential for new songs and epic battles. I can't wait to see what they come up with.
Me neither. Even if we have to wait until 2029, I think it will be worth it.
Totally agree. Let's grab some of these light sticks while we're here. We'll be ready for the sequel.
Good idea. We need to support our favorite demon hunters.
Today's topic, Netflix Night Dilemmas.
Okay, Nora, what should we watch tonight? I'm ready for a good action movie.
Action? Oh, Jacob, you know I prefer a nice romantic drama. Something with a happy ending.
Again? We watched a drama last week. I want car chases and explosions. My Netflix homepage is full of them.
And mine is full of love stories and comedies. It's hard for us to find something we both like.
Yeah, it feels like we are never on the same page about movies.
On the same page, to agree or have the same understanding about something.
It feels like we are never on the same page about movies.
I know. Your recommendations are all about fighting, and mine are about feelings.
Maybe we should just watch our own shows tonight.
Jacob and Nora are sitting at a small table, drinking coffee.
Remember last night? We spent an hour just looking for a movie on Netflix.
Yes, it was a long hour. My friend told me that Netflix's system is very personal. It learns what you like.
That's true. My profile is full of dramas, and yours has action films.
So what do? We want to watch things together sometimes.
Well, I think to each their own. We can watch our favorite shows alone sometimes.
To each their own. Everyone has different preferences, and that is acceptable.
I think to each their own. We can watch our favorite shows alone sometimes.
You're right. And maybe for our movie nights, we can try something new, like a documentary or a comedy that we both might enjoy.
That's a great idea. A comedy sounds good. No fighting, no crying, just laughing.
Perfect. Let's try that next time.
Today's topic, Netflix favorites and fun facts.
Hey, Sophia. How was your weekend? Did you watch anything interesting on Netflix?
Hi, Aiden. Yes, I did. I spent most of it just relaxing and catching up on shows. What about you?
Same here. I actually started rewatching Wednesday. It's so good. I ended up binge-watching the whole first season again.
Binge-watching. Watching multiple episodes of a TV show in rapid succession.
Same here. I actually started rewatching Wednesday. It's so good. I ended up binge-watching the whole first season again.
Oh, Wednesday. I loved that show. Jenna Ortega is amazing. Did you know she actually choreographed that famous dance scene herself?
No way. Really? That's incredible. I also read that she learned to play the cello, fence, and speak German for the role.
Wow, that's dedication. And the show was filmed in Romania, right? The castle they used for Nevermore Academy looked so cool.
Yes, Cantacuzino Castle. It gave the show such a perfect, airy atmosphere. And the hand, was played by a real magician named Victor Dorobantu. He wore a blue suit so they could edit out his body.
That's so clever. I always wondered how they did that. It makes the show even more interesting.
Definitely. What about you? What was your most interesting Netflix watch?
Well, I finally watched Squid Game. I know I'm a bit late to the party, but I got completely hooked on it.
Key expression. Hooked on something. Strongly addicted to or fascinated by something.
Well, I finally watched Squid Game. I know I'm a bit late to the party, but I got completely hooked on it.
Squid Game is fantastic. The story is so unique. I remember it was a huge global hit.
It really is, and I learned some amazing facts about it. Did you know the director, Hwang Dong-hyuk, worked on the script for almost 12 years? It was originally meant to be a movie.
12 years? That's a long time. And a movie? I can't imagine it as just a movie. The series format worked so well.
Exactly. He apparently got rejected by many studios for being too violent and unrealistic before Netflix picked it up.
That's wild to think about now, considering its massive success. What other facts did you find?
The giant doll, Young-hee from Red Light, Green Light, is based on a character from Korean school textbooks from the 70s and 80s. And there's even a real-life version of the doll in a museum in South Korea.
That's so cool and a little creepy. I'd love to see that doll in person. Maybe we should plan a trip to South Korea.
Later that day, Aiden and Sophia are now sitting on a sofa in Sophia's living room, looking at her tablet.
Look, I found a picture of the real Young-hee doll online. It's exactly like in the show.
Wow, that's a real eye-opener. I never would have guessed it was based on something real. It adds another layer to the show.
Key expression. A real eye-opener. Something that reveals a surprising truth or insight.
Wow, that's a real eye-opener. I never would have guessed it was based on something real. It adds another layer to the show.
Right? And the confusing staircase set was inspired by M.C. Escher's art, specifically his lithograph Relativity.
That makes so much sense. The visuals were always so striking and disorienting. It's amazing how much thought went into every detail.
And the original title of Squid Game was actually Round 6, but the director insisted on Squid Game because it was a childhood game.
I'm glad he did. Squid Game sounds much more mysterious and unique. It definitely caught my attention when I first heard of it.
Me too. It just goes to show that sometimes the best ideas take time and a lot of persistence to come to life.
Absolutely. It's been fun discussing these shows and all the cool facts behind them.
It really has. Now I want to rewatch Squid Game with all these new facts in mind.
Me too. Maybe we can watch some episodes together next time.
Sounds like a plan. I'll get some snacks ready.
Today's topic, Netflix Night In.
Hey, Aria, how are you doing today?
Hi, Elijah. I'm great, thanks. Just enjoying this coffee. You?
I'm good. I was just thinking about what to watch on Netflix tonight. Have you seen anything good lately?
Oh, definitely. I just started Squid Game Season 2. It came out in December 2024, and it's so intense.
Wow, already? I heard it was really popular. Are you going to watch it all at once?
I want to binge watch it this weekend if I can find the time.
Key expression, binge-watch. To watch multiple episodes of a television program in rapid succession. Let's listen to that again.
I want to binge watch it this weekend if I can find the time.
I totally get that. Squid Game is definitely one of those shows you can't just watch one episode of.
Exactly. What about you? Any new favorites?
I watched Baby Reindeer a few months ago. It was a huge hit in 2024 and really unique.
Oh, I've heard about that one. It's based on a true story, right? Was it scary?
It was more unsettling than scary. It kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Key expression, on the edge of my seat. Very excited and anxious to know what happens next. Let's listen to that again.
It was more unsettling than scary. It kept me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Sounds intense. I might need to prepare myself for that one.
You should. It's very well made and thought-provoking.
Okay, I'll add it to my list. Hey, since we both like dramas, maybe we could watch something together sometime.
That's a great idea. Have you seen The Diplomat Season 3? It premiered in October 2025.
Not yet. I loved the first 2 seasons. Kerry Russell is fantastic in it.
She really is. It's a political drama with a lot of twists. We could watch the first episode of Season 3 tonight at my place.
Perfect. Let's do that. I'll just finish my coffee and head over.
Awesome. See you in a bit.
Later that evening, Elijah and Arya are getting ready to watch Netflix on a large TV. All right, popcorn is ready. Which episode are we starting with?
Season 3, Episode 1 of The Diplomat. I've heard it picks up right where Season 2 left off.
Great. Oh, speaking of popular shows, have you heard about Stranger Things Season 5? I saw some teasers.
Yes, the final season is being released in parts. Part 2 is coming out on Christmas Day and Part 3 on New Year's Eve 2025.
That's exciting. I can't believe it's the final season.
I know, it's going to be epic. Definitely a must-watch finale.
Key expression, a must-watch. Something that is highly recommended to watch. Let's listen to that again.
I know, it's going to be epic. Definitely a must-watch finale.
Absolutely. I'll probably watch it with my family during the holidays.
Good plan. For now, let's dive into some political intrigue. Ready?
Ready. Hit play.
Today's topic, Netflix movie buzz. Hey Luna, how are you doing? Ready for our coffee?
Hi, Noah. Yes, I'm great, thanks. I needed this break. What have you been up to?
Not much, just catching up on some Netflix. I finally watched Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery.
Oh, really? I saw that was released on December 12th. How was it?
It was fantastic. Daniel Craig is back as Benoit Blanc, and the mystery kept me guessing until the very end. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Key expression, on the edge of my seat. Feeling very excited, nervous, or suspenseful about what will happen next. Let's listen to that again.
It was fantastic. Daniel Craig is back as Benoit Blanc, and the mystery kept me guessing until the very end. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Wow, that sounds exciting. I love a good mystery. I heard it was critically acclaimed.
Definitely. It's set in a remote church in upstate New York, and the plot involves a murder of a religious leader. Very intriguing.
I should add that to my list. Speaking of exciting, have you watched the final parts of Stranger Things 5 yet?
Not yet. I know the last episodes came out on December 25th and 31st, with the grand finale on January 1st, 2026. I'm planning to watch them all together.
You should. My friends and I decided to binge watch the last 2 parts over the holidays.
Key expression, binge-watch. To watch multiple episodes of a TV show or several movies consecutively. Let's listen to that again.
You should. My friends and I decided to binge watch the last 2 parts over the holidays.
That sounds like a perfect holiday activity. Was the finale good?
It was epic. A bit sad, but a great ending to the series. I won't spoil anything, of course.
Good, don't. I'm really looking forward to it.
I heard The Rip is also coming out on January 16th, starring Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Oh, I saw a trailer for that action film. It looks promising. Maybe we can watch it together sometime.
That's a great idea. I'm always looking for new movies to watch. What about that animated film, K-pop Demon Hunters? It was released in June 2025 and became Netflix's most watched original movie in history.
Yes, it's an animated musical fantasy about a K-pop girl group fighting demons. The animation and soundtrack are amazing.
Sounds really unique. I might give that a try too.
Okay, I finished my coffee. Should we go to my place and decide what to watch tonight? We can fix something from our lists.
They walk from the bustling coffee shop to Luna's cozy apartment, settling on the couch in the living room. Sounds good to me. Your couch is much comfier than these coffee shop chairs anyway. So what's first on your mind?
Let's see. We have Wake Up Dead Man, or maybe we could start The Rip when it comes out. Or even watch K-pop Demon Hunters now.
I'm in the mood for something exciting. Wake Up Dead Man is definitely a must-see if you like mysteries.
Key expression. A must-see. Something that is highly recommended and should be seen. Let's listen to that again.
I'm in the mood for something exciting. Wake Up Dead Man is definitely a must-see if you like mysteries.
You've convinced me. Let's put on Wake Up Dead Man then. I'm curious to see Daniel Craig's performance.
Great choice. You won't regret it. The ensemble cast is also really strong, with actors like Glenn Close and Josh Brolin.
Oh, even better. I love a movie with a great cast.
Exactly. And the director, Ryan Johnson, really knows how to craft a clever whodunit.
Perfect. I'll get some snacks. You can start it.
Will do. Get ready for some twists and turns.
Pattern. English.